I'm gonna come right out and give a big disclaimer. These docs, because I'm gonna have two, I'm gonna have this normal doc, and then I will also have Sybil's doc also in the description. I'm gonna have a big disclaimer about the topics and subject matter. Obviously, this is going to be more explicit with sexual assault, sexual harassment, grooming, abusive. This is a horrible situation. This has to do with Shayy. They are, at least in my mind, they were the most prominent Undertale Deltarune content creator, one of the best. They got me into doing some more modded stuff with Undertale. They were also really nice community, and I would able to branch out to go to other creators like Sybil's, Mystic Slime, like Salty DK Dan. All of those I got from Shayy like 2 years ago, and then it came to light yesterday that there was some stuff with them possibly stepping down from stuff. People were freaking out, like, what happened? Is everything okay? People thought it might just be something tiny, but then when we looked into it more, especially with how much this got, with has 2 million engagements, we found out that they left literally every single Discord, every moderation thing. They locked their Twitter and they completely deleted their Blue Sky. It is completely gone. And this entire document is talking about the how Shayy has been sexually assaulting people, harassment, grooming, orbiting fans, even if they're not of legal age. Some of these people are around 17, and this is absolutely disgusting. I don't really know how else to say this, especially with someone so big. Um, and I do want to rephrase one of the things that it says. This entire document's like 262 pages. I want to reiterate something that this says. Shayy, if you're reading this, I hope you are. You repeatedly pushed me to my limits and broke me down into nothing while I trusted and forgave you over and over. Time and time again, you took my endless kindness and used it to your advantage of me and my friends. You and your actions are deplorable. I hope you never show your face around here ever again because you are never welcome back. And that is the perfect example of how I want this to happen. You can't all do this and think you can come back. Even Sybil's and her own document talk about how sometimes they would have to send something sexual in relation to get actually Shayy to do something. Sybil's girlfriend and editor wanted to do some short YouTube work for Shayy, and they just would not respond. So it ended up that Sybil's had to jokingly ask for say oh, I guess, well, if all my other conversations with Shayy have been sexual orientated, I jokingly asked for a booby pic, and then Shayy immediately responds like, this is completely deplorable. They can't take criticisms. They are aggressive at kind of using their weight of how big of a channel they are to push other people around and make people scared. And I'm going to be honest, that isn't even, to me, this is obviously horrible, but what I think is even like a cherry on top of this, to say, I guess, is this is yet again going to be fuel for stupid bigots who are going to use this as an example of why the LGBT community is bad when it's just one person. I am not associated with Shayy. No one is associated with Shayy. No one is condoning what Shayy is doing. Everyone is quite literally reprimanding them and saying that whatever thing they're doing is deplorable and that they shouldn't be here. To try and say that the Undertale Deltarune community is bad simply because of one person that doesn't have their head on straight makes me even madder. And Shayy, if you are watching this, I hope you're happy with how much you've ruined stuff, because there's no way you can come back with this. I am very adamant about that. No one will watch you. I've already seen your subscriber count because you were actually at 500,000, I believe. They are at 500,000 and they've already went down 3,000 within the around like a hour ago this was posted. So I highly doubt anything could do this. Even if another doc comes out, I'm sorry. If it was like just a really poorly made Google Doc, badly explaining something, this is a Google Doc that is 262 pages long with multiple sources backed up, and there's an extra other people individually have made their own Google Docs calling you out. So this is a really bad situation. I just needed to tell people about it, especially with how some of my videos, I talk about them, how they were kind of inspirations. I might unlist those videos. I'll have to go back and see which ones. I think a lot of the hot takes videos that I have up were said that they were influenced, so I might have to take those down. But please be respectful in the comments. If I see anyone in the comments who's trying to say something like anti-LGBTQ just because of Shayy, I'm gonna delete stuff. This is a really bad situation.